Welcome back to this tutorial of the random reduction component. In this part, what we're going to do is, what we were saying is use list B, which is the outer list of this grid, and we're going to make those points, we're going to eliminate some of those points. So what we need is the random reduction component. Random reduce. So what this does, I'm going to connect this here, list B, and I'm going to connect this here so you can see what's happening. Now nothing is happening because the reduction, what we're going to do is randomly eliminate items of this list that we are introducing here. So I'm going to create a slider that goes from 10 to, let's say, I don't know, 1000. I'm going to connect it to reduction. And actually, I'm going to turn this off, the circles. And you can see those points are the ones that are existence. And as soon as I start making this number bigger, I start to eliminate them. If we wanted to change the order or the numbers that are being eliminated, then we would need a slider connected to the seed input. The seed input, what it does, it just creates a different random number. It's the seed of this random elimination. Okay, so that being done, we already have those. I'm going to connect this here as well, and I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to turn that on and turn this off, and that we have more or less the shape that we're looking for. The only thing that we have to keep in mind from our design is that we don't want those numbers to go too close to the edge of that surface. That's going to give us some trouble, okay? And actually they need to stop appearing at some point, okay? So what we have to do is we need to create another curve attractor, okay, another conditional like this one, okay, but with the outer numbers or the outer points of this section here. So what we need is what we're going to use is a component called cool pattern, and what this does, it just eliminates numbers from a list, okay, with depending on a pattern that we introduce. It has a default pattern, same as the dispatch, but we're going to create that pattern by measuring the distance of these points. So I'm going to get the curve closest point component. So we need to measure these points. Actually, we need to measure these points, the ones that are not eliminated, and we will need to measure them from this curve right here, which is the edge of the surface. Okay, and to create the pattern, we are going to use, same as before, larger than. Okay, and the first number is going to be this one, and the second number is going to be a number that I create, let's say from 1 till 20, and let's connect it here. So where we are eliminating is numbers from this list. This, I'm gonna turn this off. And if we connect, I'm gonna get this here. So I can connect this. And this as well. And as soon as I start making this bigger or larger, I start going further from the edge, which is what we wanted. Okay, and now we can apply this to any surface. If this is not in a surface, we created the grid, but if we would like to apply it in a surface, let's go get a let's get a surface here. To create the points or the grid on the surface, I'm gonna go here to surface, and here I have surface frames. And what this does, it creates frames or planes in a surface, and then it creates a shape on that surface. Okay, so the only thing that we need is to connect this, for instance, here, and the list of frames is gonna go here. I'm gonna right click, because this is gonna give me trees as well. I'm gonna flatten it, and then I'm gonna go to U count and V count, which are the numbers of frames in each direction. Create a slider from 50, for instance. Okay, and let's create a surface. Out of, for instance, this curve. And I'm going to right click, set one surface, so I can introduce this surface to grass, and I'm going to turn this off. Those are the frames, and let's change those values. These are too small, so I'm going to change this, and I'm going to go to maybe 500. Okay, there we go. Here we can see that surface with those circles and the reduction on the as we go further to the edges. And as we said before, we can change that density of the reduction, and we can put them even further in. Okay, so that would be it. Now that this is done, remember that we can use it with any surface. We create this algorithm only once, and we can introduce any surface here. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.